I just wish I was doing something more important with my life.
Worrying about that self-worth again, Prince Christopher?
It all just comes so easily.
The fact remains, sire, you will be king, and very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my charge, I promised them when you came of age you would be prepared for your reign.
I know, Sebastian. I know. And I guess I am ready to be king. The thing is, I don't even know who I am yet.
I'm sure it will come to you. Until then, might I suggest baking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you wouldn't be the last.
To the castle?
To the castle. Still, these questions. Nag. I just wonder. Who am I? Far from perfect God. One who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A king whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams of the lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am? That's who I.
Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, into the soldiers, destroyer of griffins and giants, no friends and armies, knives to the easy, swordsman and poet, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
Me, who am I, but the guy I am?
He's our hero, such perfection. He's the kind of guy we all like to be.
I really appreciate it.
What's the use of self-reflection?
I write too much.
Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like
Royal Highness, who am I?
Slayer of dragons, into the soldiers, destroyer of griffins and giants, no friends and armies, nice to the easy, swordsman and always, statesman, forgiving dancer, sailor of the oceans, surveyor of the mountains and valleys. He's a prince, it's a guy, it's a guy, it's a guy, it's a guy. He's a prince, simple, complicated, fascinating was a guy.
You there, impoverished person. Fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her that way. How do you know she's poor?
Look at her. She's filthy.
Here you are, sire.
That's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You're going to give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
Spare change! Any spare change?
The moment charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout. Here you are, old woman.
Thank you. Bless you, kind sir.
Be careful, my lord. Many of the very poor have weapons.
Be gone with you.
Oh, no, good sirs. That is merely crazy Marie. She lives in the woods and only comes to town to gather what others throw away. She's gentle in every way, sweet and delicate, but, nuts.
She's harmless. I can tell. Sebastian or Pickle didn't sheath your swords. You are a very good friend to Marie. How lucky she is to have a true friend such as you. I wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
Shall we journey on?
Very well. We might have waited. Thank you for drawing him as a present. And admiration for your friend as well. Buttercup! Wait. Out of my mind.
Saving my life, dear Ella. I shall return the favor. Well, I didn't do it to have a favor returned. I have this shawl here with only a few holes in. Smells of cabbage, but you can wear it. Not necessary. What a handsome man that was. So kind and generous. That is but not a man. That is Prince Topher, slayer of giants and dragons. He has just returned from university and shall be crowned king. That man, a world leader, but he appeared to have a heart, mind, and soul. Can't be. I mean, you're crazy. Yes, but that does not change the fact that he is our Prince Topher and shall become our ruler. Look at your coin, dear. Why, it is him. From the left. Such silly ears. And the crown don't help nothing. He should wear a floppy hat. Here, take this coin and buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it always the poorest who are the kindest? It breaks my heart.
Here is our John Michel. He will spout gibberish now and bore us. Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why the poor are always the kindest, Ellen Grace Marie?
No, but I'm sure you're about to be the most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You'll forgive me if I stagger about and mutter right.
Today, I shall go alone to the castle and protest the corruption that riddles our very government. You must come with me.
Cinderella! That is Madame, Cinderella's stepmother.
I shall shout to the prince. He will have no choice but to listen.
Cinderella! You are in harm's way.
But I have a vision of what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella! Help me with my parcels this instant! Cinderella! Lazy stepdaughter! Help me with my package! Careful! Careful! No one knows the extreme torture I'm subjected to. I'm ignoring that. Come, daughters, come!
We are here, Mama. We are exhausted being as beautiful as we look.
Cinderella! Idle girl, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters. The real ones. Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I have bought from the university a book for you. With pictures about how people in other lands live and govern. Norway, Italy, Japan.
I have mentioned my interest in these places only to you in passing, and you have brought a whole book? Good at you.
And 4 days from now, I would like to take you on a date. I mean, I'm organizing a soup kitchen, and we need someone to stir and wait.
Gabrielle, do not talk to that man! We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking with a revolutionary. Into this house at once!
Why do I even try? I will never be good enough for her. I will take this book and burn it.
Why don't you give the book to dear Ella? If it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I'd love to look at your book of how other countries live.
Well, Here, Ella, take it. Ugh! I will go my way alone. I shall live my own life. I am a loner! You're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book. It's been so long since I owned something. Just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
Oh, I've just finished it.
Then prepare the dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the beds must.
They're all turned down and your bed clothing is laid out.
Well, where did you get this book?
Jean-Michel just gave it to me.
Oh, so nice that people just give you gifts. Still daddy's little girl, huh? And what's this doing here?
It's my father's coat.
It's rags.
It's all I have to remember him by.
Well, it's rags now. Clean the porch with these rags.
Smart and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had a silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl that go mad for love's a game I can play with the cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle, all alone and unarmed, when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. All alone
In my own little chair.
Majesty, a list of the Lord's treats me.
A list of the Lord that treated me with what?
105 requests.
That seems a lot.
Your Majestic Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we proudly proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. May I have the imprimatur of your ring on this other announcement, sire?
All right. Sorry. What's this for?
Nothing, sire. Hardly worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Prince Topher! Prince Topher, listen!
What was that?
You should take responsibility for your actions.
Who was that yelling from the other side of the moat?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government.
He seems upset.
Rabble rouser, ignore him. I have this new law which forbids any... Actually, if you would let me have the ring, it would save the trip.
We should listen to what he has to say. People were never upset with Mom and Dad, were they?
Your parents had the good fortune to be royalty in a time of plenty. But since their unfortunate demise, I have done my best to run this country. I have done my best to raise you in the finest schools.
Hello, I'm talking here.
We should invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
I will not give up. If you won't listen, then I'll shout this to the town square.
Shout this to the town square. Perhaps. It's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Oh, does that really work?
Like a dream.
And who'll get married?
Well, you.
That's just silly. I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys school off in the woods, and then attended an all-males university on an island. Why did you do this?
For this happy day, I am going to find you a bride. Oh, happy the day.
How will you find me a bride?
We shall have a magnificent ball. Dancing.
Dancing.
Every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. That is a wonderful selection process right there. If you can't afford a nice gown, you don't have any business marrying a prince. Now, all of the guests will be in masks. You will dance with every woman. And at the stroke of midnight, everyone will remove their masks and you will have found your bride.
That's fast.
I am there to guide your every decision. It's really a win-win.
How would any woman fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question. One which we shall answer later. Now, Lord Pickleton, I want you to tell us to all a pronouncement, an announcement. His Royal Highness Christopher.
Please don't say my full name.
Windermere, Vladimir, Karl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Every day is giving a ball.
Sebastian, dancing, you talk about sleep.
Now is the time to act. Or the time to play your part, put away your heart, don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to leave. Or the time is yesterday has gone, tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and no, listen. Trains, people, takers, and fishmongers. I shout to the prince, but he does not listen. If he was in the land of the poor, what are they going to do to all of us? For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of invitation and suits of fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose a woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
So will he want a taller girl? Will he want a taller girl?
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I were a older girl. I wish I were a younger girl. I wish I were an older girl.
The prince is giving a ball.
Not things I don't wish anymore. But now I wish the lot of things I've never wished before. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I were a
Golden rolling fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly fado. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
The prince is giving a ball.
You're almost done. Come now. You're so annoying. No.
Do you want to waste over 9 inches?
Clearly not.
Ow! It's not gonna go. Just leave it.
Oh, you need it. Oh.
Shut up, Gabrielle. You're just mad the prince wants me. Like,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cinderella, do you need help?
no. Don't let her touch me. Don't let her touch me. Ow!
Calm down. She's being so dramatic.
Excuse me?
You're being so dramatic. Like,
I'm not being dramatic.
oh my God. Shh, be quiet.
Don't tell me to be quiet.
Great. This is just great. Mom's gonna yell at you if you keep yelling.
Mom, Cinderella's hurting me.
Mom, Charlotte's yelling. She's being annoying. Can you hurry up? Please. It's my hair. Cinderella, when you finish tightening delicate Charlotte's corset, we must move on to Gabrielle's hair. It's beginning to look, I fear, like a Bavarian pretzel. Oh. Cinderella, it is the most amusing name. I just cracked myself up. She sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella. So I call her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends?
Face it, Mama. You're well versed in the art of ridicule.
I do have a flair for it, don't I, actual daughters? Cinderella, come here. Get ready for the ball. You're going to find yourself a husband.
I am?
Ridicule! You caught it?
I did.
That's terrible. Who could that be at this hour? Everyone clear out of here while I get rid of this imbecile. What brand of idiot would... Why, Sebastian, what an unexpected delight.
Madame, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince will be wearing the gold mask. What color mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, pink.
Well, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I think the gold and the pink should meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I'm inferring?
Your daughter is all a part of my master plan.
You are brilliant.
You are perceptive. I shall see you tonight. Together, we shall make this so.
Oh my God, did you guys see that? Come, daughters, come! Just a minute, Mom. Charles, be annoying again, please. Give us a second.
Gabrielle.
Oh my God. Girls. Guys, you'll never guess what happened. Sebastian came to visit.
Oh, God. I don't care about your love life, Mom.
Oh my God, that's why you hurt too, buddy. Oh, what is even anything on this table? Oh my God. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. Gabrielle, oh my gosh, just look at you. You too, Charlotte. Really look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the white box. From Venice, a piece of glass spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Count your daughters, the count. Finish getting ready. Who could that be? Must be good news.
Good evening, madame. Gabrielle. Don't forgive me for interrupting your this evening, but I thought you might desire to see these wildflowers. I picked them myself.
Thank you, Jean-Michel. They're so beautiful.
And for the mother of the most beautiful girl in all God's creation, I picked them myself.
You are not welcome here. Out of my house.
But
leave and take your simple pleasures with you. Stop, that was so nice. Oh, no. There are plans. Plans that do not involve Mr. Soapbox.
Well, and thank you,
Oh, let me tell you a little bit about love, Mrs. Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died, and I cried. And I married Cinderella's father for money. He died, and I got a house. 7:30, ball preparation, double time. Cinderella, my shoes. Charlotte, powder your sister's face. Second thing, Venetian glass. I'm hungry. Now feed the baby. Cinderella, my cloak. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince may shout and snare. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince may shout and snare. Are we worthy? Yes. To battle, promise ours to lose. Posture. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shout and stare. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Invitations. Off to the ball. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. And the prince we shout and snare. I'm going inside.
one of the flowers in the cave was a wild rose. In a storm, scratched my lip. A greeting. I should go to the prince and scratch his.
Oh no.
And make him drink lemonade. Oh, that'll sting.
Now that's just cool.
Enough of taking things how they are. Now it's time for us to march, the peasants, the tradespeople, and finally get the prince to listen to us. Instead of having some fancy ball.
You should do that. You should march up to him and talk to him.
Him meeting me will never let it happen. He uses his captain to hide from the truth. He doesn't listen to me. Why, the only thing funnier than that is you going to the ball. Yeah, wait. Why don't you go to the ball? And finally ask the prince to start noticing that the people are being evicted from their land. Oh, I'm concerned.
Wait, Jean-Michel. I could go to the prince and talk to him and he might listen to me. And if I had a ball gown, I think I'd look certain, I guess. I am in the royal palace of all places when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am your gibberish again?
Yes. Do and fiddly dee, fiddly faddly foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So what if I have a dream to see the prince again and tell him what life in his kingdom is really like? What it could be.
Exactly, and to have him fall in love with you.
Nobody will fall in love with you. Why do you come visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in that same little chair in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. What is it that you dream of?
An invitation to the ball, I guess.
Well, here's an invitation.
What? But it's torn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now, what else is it that you dream of?
Why, a beautiful blue gown sewn up with pearls and jewels and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Why, the most gross grain pumps I'd imagine.
No, better. The Venetian glass that your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and baubles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
How silly. I'd be the envy of all. But how would I get to the ball?
You see those pumpkins over there?
Yes.
I shall turn it into a golden carriage.
And horses?
Those 3 mice in that cage?
And a fox as a footman, and a raccoon as a driver. Why, in order to do that, you'd have to be my fairy godmother. Marie, you are crazy. Marie, you're a crazy woman. What are you doing in that beautiful gown?
You'd be surprised how many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
Well, yes. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother. But you're the only one who has shown me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now I must make all of the dreams that we joked about come true.
That's also improbable, implausible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such borderline and fiddly-dee of courses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because there's nothing doing, I don't keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day. Impossible, 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 impossible.
If you could be a beggar woman not 5 minutes ago, and now you're my fairy godmother, that means anything's possible, right?
I suppose so.
You could change it all. You could make it all happen.
No, but you can change it all, and you can make it all happen.
Never, I couldn't.
You're right. It's all so impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carrot. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince And as promised, in our laughter, glass slippers. And a tiara. Cinderella, I must warn you, all of this magic is very powerful, and it will end at midnight tonight. But go to the ball, for every girl who has ever wanted to go to the ball in a beautiful dress. Go to the ball, for every girl who's ever wanted to change the world that she lived in. Go to the ball with the promise of possibility. Go, come on.
It's possible, possible, possible. It's possible, possible, possible. Never pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country pumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. Oh, my eyes so easily turn to voices. Such bold and little lady of my possible. For the waters full of seas and believe in sensible love, and won't believe what sensible people say.
There's nothing to it, I don't see nothing, nothing possible, I'm saying possible. Things are happening every day.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Possible.
It's possible.
Possible.
It's possible.
It's possible. So, which one is he? Duh. The prince. Which one is the prince? I mean, come on. What do you think I'm here for? The free food? Wrong answer. I got married royalty on my mind. So, which one is he here? You? You're a prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're doing a gavotte and you can hardly keep the beat. Later, you're gonna trip over your two left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Hope to talk to you later.
I don't know.
What if we're dancing today? I hope my dancing is okay.
Oh, your dancing is absolutely princely. What's about?
So you know.
I don't know why dancing prince anywhere.
Last girl did not know.
Well, thanks for letting me know. I think she was there.
Well, what can you tell me about yourself?
What would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Why, whatever interests you. Prince Dover, just because I was playing hard to get doesn't mean I am hard to get.
Okay, really creepy. Sebastian, I can't do this anymore.
It's time to play ridicule. Everyone, take sides.
Practicing this.
Ignore her. We're playing ridicule, and you get to be judged. 2 circles spin, and when music stops, 2 players out ridicule one another. Let's find a ride.
Bum diddy bum 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 diddy bum bum.
1 and 2 and...
Oh, my dear, how I love that dress. No matter how many times I've seen it. Oh, no. I remember when that dress was first in fashion. When I was a young girl.
Please do not bore me with tales of your childhood, as I do not have a copy of the Old Testament to follow.
But it's awfully sophisticated.
Seems like cruelty.
Sophisticated cruelty. There's a slight difference there. I keep forgetting what it is.
I'm not sure what to play this anymore.
And here we have another round.
Bum diddy bum 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 diddy bum bum.
1 and 2 and...
Age before beauty. You first, dear.
You have a lovely speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
Say what? Do the ridicule. The anticipation is killing me. Why did you say that?
No reason. I just really like your speaking voice and think you'd sound lovely saying a poem. And I really like that dress on you. It's a lovely color.
Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery you practice?
It's just kindness.
Kindness.
Yes, kindness. It's practiced in all the great courts. Ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore. It's all kindness now, even in the French courts.
Kindness.
Yeah, no compassion.
Who are you, you strange woman?
I don't know who she is, but she is very, very wealthy indeed. And did you see her feet? Shoes made of Venetian glass. My resentment is all consuming.
Kindness. You almost tried it.
I'll be the first. Kindness. How lucky I am to have a wonderful girl such as you in our court today.
Thank you. It's an honor to be attending this wonderful party you're throwing.
Ugh, it's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
Well, this one is still with some of the loveliest ladies I've ever.
Did I even know the secret to the stage? I absolutely love it.
So who made it? Oh, this court is full of laughter and warmth.
It is just like during the reign of King Topher's parents.
It's bringing continuation of this.
Oh, why the party stage?
And so are these.
Look at these magnificent guests. So much familiar about you. What could that be?
I admire how much you changed everything about it. And yet, I feel so comfortable with you. It feels as if I've met you before. In minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. I'm not usually like this with somebody I just met. It's just events like this. I feel like, what am I doing here?
So do I.
I'm such a phony.
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Me too. My name is...
Topher. Short for Christopher. Yes, I know.
Have we met before?
Yes, and we are seeing each other for the first time right now. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured out, how do you do? I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found him. must tell you. You have to open your eyes to what's happening in your kingdom. People are having their land stolen. You have to help them. You must.
It's not kind. How do you say that's kindness?
You are wonderful. This is all so wonderful, but I have to go.
Wait, young lady.
Your Highness, Your Highness!
Come, daughters, come!
But I don't even know your name.
Your Highness! Your Highness!
She has run off, the lady. She left in the golden carriage after her.
Madam, we will take your carriage.
We haven't the room!
Leave one of your daughters behind us.
After her. She's my lady.
Mom, do something! What just happened? Seriously? Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A frail and fluffy beauty. Why could a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with the flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Why would a fellow want a girl like her? So obviously unusual. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than her roses. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's. Her neck is no harder than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
I turn mine. The chandeliers and shooting stars were silent horns and soft guitars were sounding more like nightingales. The window curtains blew like sails, and I was floating just above the floor, feeling slightly taller than before. You were so very
My house in this carriage, I was quite convinced that my daughter was going to become queen, and I would never have to come back here to this. And now, well, I'm back here to this.
Was it all a disappointment, madame?
The prince, despite his being well-born and being raised with great care by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners. Appalling! He spent the entire night talking and dancing with some little nobody.
How did Gabrielle and Charlotte take that?
Oh my God! The prince has fallen head over heels for someone else! If he keeps this up,
I might not want to go out with him.
what's going on in His Royal Highness's thick skull? The way he looked at her with respect. Oh, I hope no man ever looks at me that way. If that woman had any morality or sense of what's right in this world, she would have never attended the ball at all.
But can you imagine how she must have felt arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
I cannot! My mind has no place for the puerile or rank. I can imagine it, I think.
I can imagine it.
I can imagine it, and I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with the wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way,
Though when you say
looks as if she
knows, I do not know. These things are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you walk into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, you are suddenly confronted by His Highness, and you're frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid you'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating, then you seem to hear Him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer it too. Oh, the squinting isn't my sinus condition. It's me imagining it.
I'm throwing caution to the wind. I am imagining it as well.
I can imagine what that girl was feeling, dancing with the prince. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble about me while he is whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye. Away you'll fly, but on your lips you'll leave a kiss. All your night you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
What does that even mean?
It's not gonna be good. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see.
Your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you'll fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you'll fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night. Isn't it wonderful how the meeting just keep on going? Get up. Put away that, whatever you call it. The only thing to comfort me after this disastrous evening is that the prince seems so completely devastated, but his dream take that away.
Oh my god, it's hilarious! The powder room was full of yammering when we were leaving. Why did the girl run away? My guess is that up close, she was